Welcome to his short word channel.
You shall indeed know the truth, and it shall set you free.
And we create nothing but the truth.
And you can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
So kindly hit that subscribe button and embrace the truth.
What did Luke write? Look at what Brother Luke wrote. Take note of this. Luke chapter 1 verse 1. For as much as many have taken in hand to set forth in order a declaration of those things which are most surely believed amongst us. Next verse. Even as they delivered them unto us, which from the beginning were eyewitnesses and ministers of the word. Next verse. It seemed good to me also, having had perfect understanding of all those things from the very first, to write unto thee in order, most excellent Theophilus. If you notice, Dr. Luke never mentioned the Spirit of God. He just said, those who were with Jesus, they told us about him. And these have confirmed of certainty the things which we have believed amongst us. So that means the four Gospels were written from a human point of view. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, four Gospels, they were written from a human point of view. What they saw. And you see today, if you look at a person and they say, how is he? And you say he is this or he is that. You really don't know him, because to know a person, you have to know his heart. To know a person, you will have to know his thoughts, because his thoughts are more precise about his character than his physical appearance. His thoughts are more precise. So that means all they saw about Jesus was a human point of view. I like how a preacher puts it. This is so beautiful. He says the four Gospels are the photographs of Jesus. The four Gospels are the photographs of Jesus. But the epistles are the X-ray of Jesus. The epistles are the X-ray of Jesus. That is, all you have in the four Gospels is the photograph, which means it says very little about the personality of that person. But the X-ray will tell you more. It will give you details in that context. So he says, we know him no more after we have known him after the flesh. Then look at the next statement in 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are new. Therefore, if any man be in Christ. So there are two things. Christ after the flesh and in Christ. Christ, knowing Christ after the flesh and in Christ. So he says, henceforth know we no man after the flesh. So as we're here now, we are not recognized and known after the flesh. As we're here right now. We recognize ourselves primarily in Christ. We recognize ourselves primarily in Christ. That's very critical. Now, in Christ is the Spirit's witness. In Christ is the signature of the Father. In Christ is the witness of the Spirit. In Christ is not an eyewitness account. In Christ is the witness of the Spirit. In 2 Corinthians again, chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. all things are passed away. Behold, all things are new. The word a new creature, there are two words combined. Is the word kaionosis, for a new species or a new breed. That means this breed did not exist until Jesus rose from the dead. This species of being never existed until Jesus rose from the dead. That means before Jesus rose from the dead, nobody on earth ever, from Adam down, was a new creature. There's a new race on the planet. There's a new breed upon the face of the earth. A breed that never existed before. You won't find this breed in David. You won't find this breed in Abraham. You won't find this race in Elijah. You will not find this race in Elisha. We are a new creature or a new creation in Christ. So if I'm going to recognize who I am, I have to look into Christ. I have to look into Christ. Now, don't forget, in Christ is not the four gospels. In Christ is the epistles. And the epistles tells us what happened to Jesus when he rose from the dead and ascended and was glorified. So that's why E.W. Kenyon, a theologian I respect very much, says, he puts it like this, that the epistles are our family album. We look at it to look at ourselves. We look at the epistles to look at ourselves. A preacher said it like this, that the epistles are the history of the believer written ahead of time. That the epistles are the history of the believer written ahead of time. So we have the epistles speak to us about who we are, about who we really are. The epistles speak to us about who we really are. We don't look for who we are in the old covenant. We don't look for who we are in the old covenant. We don't look for who we are in the book of Psalms. We don't look for who we are in the book of Isaiah. We are only found in Christ. We can see symbols of who we are in Isaiah. We can see prophecies. We can see things that were spoken in a mystery. But the revelation of who we are is only found in the epistles. The revelation of who we are is only found in the epistles.
Dear brethren, I hope you are blessed.
Until next time, bye.